try.
I know.
Try is the word.
I try. So, welcome to another episode of The Connected Chaos. I am Maciel, aka Misconnected. Alongside me, it is the fantastic, amazing.
I don't know, did you forget my name?
What?
Yeah, like when people start with all those superlatives, they're like they're like searching for your name. They're like the fantastic, the amazing, the incomparable.
Somebody tell me his name. Somebody tell me his name.
Hey George,
Where's
whisper
the
his
screen?
name. Whisper his
What's
name
his
in my
name?
ear.
What's his name?
What's
Tell me, and it is.
We're only on our 10th show. I'm saying 10th because I don't know how many we've done.
Mac, okay,
I'm
is
here.
my co-host.
Thank you, Maci.
All right, no, thank you. And we are bringing the sass, the fun, the raw vibes, the true talk.
Yes.
And you know what? That's what we're about. So go ahead, grab your drink, grab your smoke, whatever it is that you'd like to have in the evening, and join us for this episode.
Yes.
Where we are getting into, it is the holidays. So let's talk about it.
Yeah.
One of the hardest, I think, times about the holidays is when you're going through a breakup.
Ooh.
You know, when you're going through a breakup, when maybe you're getting divorced, you know, things are all over the place, it's chaotic within itself.
Yeah.
It's that part of the chaos in the holidays when you're heartbroken.
Yeah.
You know, you feel lonely, you're upset, you're depressed. You know, it's a tough time.
Yeah.
Have you ever gone through that?
I'm trying to think.
Don't mind the rustling. That's the Argentinian in the background sweeping coal. It's okay. It's totally. He looks great doing it though. Let me tell you. And thanks to him, we had some great food.
Oh my God, yes. I've been through breakups. I can't say they happened at the holidays.
Yeah.
What I will say is I would have preferred to break up just before the holidays, so I didn't have to buy gifts.
Here we go into the gift giving. If you guys watched the previous episode, you'll know what we were talking about. So
I'm just saying, like,
this man is traumatized with gift giving.
I'm just saying, like, yo, if you're gonna break up with me, break it up with me on December 26th sucks. Like, it absolutely sucks. Or if you're gonna break up with me like February 15th, like that sucks. Like, break up with me
prior.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, December like 9th. You know, something like that, right? 9th, 10th, 11th, even up to the 16th.
Yeah.
You know, because by the 20th, I probably bought you a gift. Mm-hmm. I'm not wrapping it, but I bought it, and I'm going to give it to you.
Right, which we understand now.
Right. But I'm just saying, like, that part sucks. I don't want to give somebody a gift that I'm not going to be with.
Right.
Like, that's a lot of effort for no reason.
Would you give him a DVD player?
Yes.
Okay. Just going back to, I'm telling you have to watch the other show.
Yes.
Okay, but so you haven't gone through a breakup during the holidays.
No, I have been broken up.
Mm-hmm.
I have you know, whether I broke up with someone or they broke up with me. I actually haven't had a lot of girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I have, like, you know, been with someone, we broke up, and then now I'm spending the holiday alone.
Mm-hmm.
And
how have you dealt with it?
well, great. I play golf. Like, I'm bad, right? Because, and I think a lot of men are this way when you get older. I think when you get older, right, relationships are great to have, and they're wonderful. But when you're out of them, you're like, I get to do more shit.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I get to play golf if I want to play golf. I get to lay around if I get to lay around my house and, I don't know, watch porn and I have to sneak. Like, it's a whole bunch of stuff you have to do and you don't have to worry about, right? I get to travel with the fellas. I don't have to worry about making those excuses and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
So I think as you get older, it's different, you know, when a breakup happens. Not saying that you don't miss the person. I think sometimes, I hate to say this, but I think sometimes women think they're more than they are. And it sounds bad, I'm so sorry. But I think that they mean a little bit more. And I'm not saying that they didn't mean that they didn't mean anything.
I'm so gonna need a drink for this conversation. Can you please open up
Yes,
this beauty over here that you brought us?
But I'm just saying, and I mean this to say that I think with men of a certain age and of a certain status or whatever, a breakup more means that you have more time to do stuff
Okay.
without someone kind of on your back. or bothering you or this, that, and the other or whatever, like it's different. I think women are. I think more women tend to, and I'm not saying this in a chauvinistic way. I think that more women tend to be a little bit more sentimental when it comes to that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Where
What
men
is
look
this that
at
you're
it-
pouring, actually?
This is Lepanto brandy
Lepanto.
from Jerez, Spain. That's a PX. It's absolutely wonderful.
Would you guys like some? Yeah. Okay.
So, but you tell me what
Not just you guys. I really mean like people that are joining us.
Yes. I will be glad to pour you all some. But Masi, tell me about you with breakups, because you sound like this. This touched your soul a little bit. It got
It
through the
does
holes
touch
in
my
your
soul.
shirt.
But it's funny. I'm going to talk about it. But I've never been single during the holidays.
Oh wow!
So-
Are you a serial?
A serial what?
Are you a serial like relationship
dater?
person? Yeah. Are you a serial?
I've just always been in long relationships.
Oh really?
So they've always like happened. Like I've been with somebody 5, 6, 7, 8 years, and then I'll be single for a bit. I end up with someone, and then I'm with them for a year or
Right.
two, and then single another 5 years, 6 years. So I've never really gone through the holidays alone.
Right. That's
Yeah.
But you also date younger men, so they have longer to actually be in a relationship with you. If you date an older man, you know we kind of die out quicker.
Cheers to that. I do date younger, and that's fine.
Just saying.
It's totally fine. Ladies, if you're dating younger, cheers to you.
Cheers
Enjoy
to you.
it, because there is nothing wrong with it.
Yo, Boca, Delray Beach, we're specifically talking to you.
But I'm saying it because actually I do have a girlfriend of mine going through a bad breakup right now. And it's the holidays. She's really feeling it. She's going through it. You know, some days are good, some days are bad. And the main thing I told her is you got to go through it. A breakup is a breakup. It's hard. Whether it's for the male or the female, whoever's more emotional, more attached, it's hard. Whoever's going through it needs to go through it.
Is it worse? I guess it's got to be worse if like the person broke up with you and left you for someone else, and now you're alone during the holidays, and he or
that's
she is
way
off with
worse.
their next person, and
That
you're like
is way worse.
you're like just home to deal. You're like just dealing with it, right?
That is way worse. Yes, because
that sucks.
now you're just not only are you dealing with a breakup, but you're also feeling with a sense of I was replaced.
Yeah.
You know, this person didn't even give themselves a chance to be alone, and now she's with him during the holidays. She's the one taking the pretty pictures with him. She's the one with the family, and that hurts.
See, and that's the tough part, man. Especially in this day and age, like with social media.
Yeah.
Oh man, breakups. I mean, I've had a breakup that was bad on me. I've had one breakup that was bad on me.
Okay.
And I'll be honest, but it was more during the MySpace phase, so like nobody really saw it. But like if it had have been like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you know, or X, Blue Sky type stuff. Oh
Yeah.
no,
Everybody knows everything.
It would have sucked.
Yeah.
You know, especially if they move on right
Yes.
away. You know,
Which
and
is
then-
already a dick move to begin with, whether it's male or female. It's messed up.
You know what? I'll tell you this. I disagree.
You should. So you think that in a breakup, it's okay for you to be with somebody a week later?
I think that when people break up, there's a reason why they break up. And unfortunately, whether it's male or female, there's always someone there in case, like break glass in case of.
Oh yeah,
case
like a
of-
backup plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, I think I personally think that a lot of women try to make it sound like they don't have that person, but it's usually some male friend that they are close to, and you know they're telling all their stuff to, and that person is sitting up here just doing all the good stuff, so that when when the man finally messes completely up, like this guy's right here waiting in the wings to act
You're
like
not
he's.
wrong. You're not wrong.
No, I know I'm not wrong.
You are not
Now
wrong.
for men, here's what I'll tell you about men, and I hate to say this, right?
Drop the knowledge, okay?
But I am gonna. Maybe I've said this before, but I am. If I was a woman, right, and I'm dating a man, I would not allow him to put our relationship on Facebook, X, anything, nothing. I would tell him, do not put shit out there, because every chick he's ever dealt with, or is friends with, or works with, or whatever,
Yeah.
is looking at all that stuff that's happening.
Yeah.
Right? And they're looking at all that stuff that's happening. You know what they're saying? That could be me.
You're right.
And you know what they're really saying
not
is?
wrong. Mm-hmm.
That should be me.
Yeah.
Right? So the moment you slip, right? And they see you going on all these
they're
great
in
trips or
there
whatever.
freaking-
Oh, the moment you slip, like they're right there. They're like, in fact, they're
it's
even before you slip, they're right there. They're like, yo, you know, and you can always tell, like as a guy, you can always tell because like they'll say something in your comments like, oh man, that's a great trip. You and your wife look so great together. Oh, I know what you're saying.
You know the code word?
I know that.
You know the code?
I decoded that quick.
Oh, wow. Damn.
That should be me.
But okay, but what would be your piece of advice? Doesn't matter how long you've been together. Okay, and obviously when I talk about a breakup, let me go back.
Right.
I'm not saying you dated a week.
Right.
I'm saying 6 months, 8 months, a year, 2 years, 3, you know, or again, even if you're going through a divorce, so you've been married to this person.
Yeah.
Maybe you have kids, the holidays, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? And you're heartbroken, whatever that may be. What would be a good piece of advice for that person?
My advice to that person is be with family and friends. Right? Don't be alone. And then think about things that you want to do that you haven't been able to do.
Okay.
So if you wanted to travel and you could not travel and you didn't travel because of this, that, and the other, travel. I would say, like, let's say you just broke up with a guy and you're like, yo, I've always wanted to go to Italy. Go to Italy and go alone. Right? And people say, oh man, well, that's going to make me sadder. Plan a legit trip where where you're doing tours and you're doing this and that and you're actually like out. I think the people that become reclusive and they sit at home and they stew over it and this, that, and the other, I think it gets worse. And I get it. Sometimes they can't because if you have kids and this man walks out on you or if this woman walks out on you, whatever, right? That part of it can be tough.
Yeah.
But I would say do two things or both. But one, especially during the holidays, like, go be with family. Don't say, you know, and I get it's probably embarrassing, right? I think the embarrassment and that's why I say social media is so tough because think about what people do. The first thing, as soon as they get out of a relationship, they wipe their whole page clean of every picture of their ex and this, that, and the other, right? That's why social media is so tough on a relationship because you've not only invested this time, but you've truly put it out there to the world, to people that, you know, to 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon separation of people who know somebody else who knows someone else, like, oh, I know Masi and Leo, right? And then you guys break up, not saying you guys, but you guys break up and you guys have, in your case, let's say, right, your case, you guys have shot videos and, you know, you're taking pictures and you're doing all this stuff and you're both, you know, all this, and then it's like, we broke up. And it's like, what do I do with all this shit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what do we do? Like, and so it stings more. And depending on who initiated the breakup, it can be devastating.
Yeah.
Right? It can, and you know, and I hate to say it, but a lot of men, I can't speak for the younger men, but a lot of the older men, just like, we'll figure it out.
I'm just saying, I mean, go through the motions. Just make sure that you're also making progress for yourself. Like you said, like don't dwell in it. Don't just sit in it. Don't be alone. Find your friends, have your family, have good companionship, and move on little by little. Take your time. Take the time that's needed.
But with friends.
But with friends.
No.
Oh, you're saying like
There's
not a booty call.
There's a certain type of friend.
Oh, not the booty call. Or what do you mean?
No. Booty call's fine.
Okay.
But positive friends.
Oh, yes.
Don't get with the girls that are just gonna. Don't get with the girls or the guys that are gonna sit here and talk shit about the guy. Or talk about the
100%.
girl and you know, because you know how it is when you break up with someone or they break up with you. Like that's when you really find out what your people thought about him. Like, oh man, like yo, he was ugly anyway, or he was too short for you, or you know, I mean, she was too whatever for you, or you know, like that's when you find out. Like you don't know how much your friends or people like your mate until y'all break up. Once y'all break up, then that's when you get the real story.
Or so they say that they don't like them, and then they're the first ones reaching out to them.
In some cases.
Because you got that. There's some nasty-ass people out there that'll do that to you.
In some cases. I subscribe to the fact that that people from the past tend to creep in after, like that's when it's easier for someone in the past to creep in after you break up in a relationship, because that
is true,
you know, because they see the growth in you as a person and in a relationship, and whether financially, physically, all that stuff, and they're basically they're not keeping tabs on you, but they're watching, and they see all this stuff. It's like, oh man, when I knew Lawan, he wasn't like that, and man, he's matured so much, and man, look how well he's doing, and man, you can see.
That's when they'll creep.
That's when it creeps in, and so
I wonder if there's like a dating app just for the holidays. Like,
oh, that's interesting.
Like holiday, I don't know, booty. I don't know what it would be called, or holiday hand.
I'll tell you another thing. Don't do.
Don't what?
Don't watch the Netflix Christmas movies during the
Oh my gosh.
They have
You'll be crying the whole time.
Don't watch the Hallmark Channel. Don't watch OWN. Don't watch... What's the other women's one? What's the one?
Hallmark?
No, the other one. There's another one too. Like, don't watch anything.
Don't watch anything that's going to make you cry.
Right. Don't watch... As a woman, don't watch anything women related. Don't watch The View. Like, don't watch anything women related. Like, you don't watch anything women related, because, like, all that shit's going to make you cry. Right?
That's true.
Especially like that Netflix, because like my wife and I watch the Christmas movies, and like they put all the Christmas movies like right there, and you like just watch.
You'll be depressed the entire month.
Yeah, just don't.
Just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Go watch like some vampire stuff or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go watch.
Go back to freaking Halloween movies.
Right.
Okay.
Go to Halloween. Like, skip this holiday.
Yeah.
just skip the holiday.
Go on a trip and skip the holidays altogether.
Right. Just skip the holiday. Just act like it didn't happen.
Just go.
Right.
Just go.
That was just saying. Don't.
But that is true. I mean, I know there's a lot of, there's people that go through that, man. They have that heartache. And again, all I can really say is, my opinion, just go through it, go through the motions, but make sure you progress within yourself and move on. Whatever time it takes, whatever you need to do. But yes, definitely stay close to good friends, good family, positivity, and just manifest, your life. Just keep on going, and the right person will come along.
I agree. I mean, just embrace. Sometimes, like, you have to embrace, the peace and calm, right? Because I don't know many relationships that just stop, right? There has to be some lead up.
Yeah.
And usually the lead up is like a rough time.
Yeah.
And there's, and whoever it is got to that breaking point where they're like, I'm sorry, we just can't be together, right? But that time leading up to it had to suck.
Oh, of course.
You know what I mean? So you have to say, all right, this wasn't good. I don't want to put myself through this. And I know some people are like, I don't always look at people who break up with someone else or who leave someone else as like the bad person.
Yeah.
And I think that, people want to look at him as the bad person. My thing is, I think you're the hero. Because you're not trying to mess up somebody else's life any further. You're young, you're whatever.
Yeah.
You got, now you can go and find someone who fits better in your life, because I don't. Or he doesn't, or she doesn't, right? Like, so I think that's how you have to look at it. You have to look at it like, we don't fit together. True. And like I said, most of the time there's some lead up. You're feeling it, they're feeling it. I just don't know many relationships where the person was like, man, I just didn't see it coming. Right? You may not have seen somebody cheating coming, right? Because that can happen. But most times you do see like a breakup coming. Like the breakup, like yo, I'm out. Like, this just sucks. Like, we're having argument after argument after argument after argument. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm sitting in my driveway for like a half an hour before I ever come in the house. Not even on the phone with the car off. Like, hoping that the fumes kill me or in the garage. I'm just kidding. But I'm just saying, and you're like, man, I'm hurt in this relationship. And like, what are you hurt for? Like, this was bad. This was bad for you. It was bad for her. If you really care about that person, you should try to end. I think, and during the holidays, yes, it's very tough, which is back to our topic. Like, during the holidays, it's tough, but you got to think about what led to that. Yeah. And like, and don't think about it in the vein of what did I do. Right. I think that part of the questioning should come later on when you're over the relationship.
Okay.
And then that's when you should go back and say, okay, what could I have done better in this relationship? I think people start trying to diagnose the relationship like immediately on the spot, like after it's done and it's over, like right on the spot.
Yeah.
And it just leads to more heartache and stress and pain. But what you can't do is sit there and stew in it. Like you need to move forward. And then once you get into the second relationship, like, or you start to get out there again, that's when you start diagnosing yourself and saying, okay, what do I do? And the other thing is a lot of people aren't introspective enough.
Yeah.
It's always about the other person. It's like, what did this person do? Like, what did she do? It's always he or she was doing bad or doing bad stuff. They never look and say, but what could I have done?
Yeah.
Or what did I do? Like, and I think that's but the time during the holiday, what is going on?
It's windy and cold in Miami, so I what was that? As long as it wasn't a spider, we're good.
No,
Right,
we're
okay.
good.
Like, oh no. I'm telling you, man.
No, I'm just saying. But I'm just saying, like, that's what I would say. I would say people have to be careful about trying to, step in and figure out what went wrong when you're in the midst of trying to heal.
Okay.
Like, get past the healing stage and then do it. But people do it, like, if you're sitting home at Christmas and you're sitting here watching, the Hallmark Channel, and you're like, and you see something, it's like, oh my God, I did that. That's probably why he left me.
I don't think any of us do that.
I don't know. I think people do.
I don't. Well, I don't.
Oh, you don't.
I don't look at somebody on the Hallmark. I don't even watch the Hallmark channel for one
exactly.
thing.
I know you don't.
So it's different for me. But yeah, definitely go through it, and I'm sorry if you are. So, but just keep on going and keep going it that way. Now, holidays. We already know your whole trauma with gift giving and wrapping and all that stuff.
I'm sorry.
What are some of the traditions you have for the holidays that's different, that's unique? Whether it's a culture thing, a family thing. What do you guys do just every freaking year? Is it like a game maybe during the holidays?
My wife and I go away.
Right.
So we go away. That's something more new in the last 7 years since we've been together, going away during Christmas.
But what about like holiday activities? Because I know a lot of families do like those family games or whatever. Like,
I mean, when I'm home with my family in New York, we always somehow, some way, a spades game, probably like a dominoes game breaks out.
Okay.
So that's something that happens. It's funny because our Thanksgivings, Christmases, and 4th of July's all pretty much look the same.
Yeah, those are like the traditions for you?
Those are the traditions.
Okay.
What about you guys? You guys do anything special?
No way. For us, it's always the same thing. Just a bunch of food, alcohol, and that's it. Like, we were never into like the holiday games or like stuff that I'll see online of families doing. We've never done that.
But I don't think. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think minority. I think that's white people shit.
Right?
I don't think minorities like. Minorities have to figure out games. Like, we ain't got time to be doing potato sack hop race shit. Like, we ain't got time
potato sack.
Right?
I don't know.
Oh, we gotta do the egg. We gotta do the egg thing with the spoon.
Right, exactly.
I'm not doing that. The egg spoon race.
I've never.
We don't have time for that.
I've never been a part of anything like that. No. Have you seen that new one out there? Like, where you have to like bite the paper bag, like squat and bite the paper bag. Have you guys seen that? Now it's a new like game thing. No. Have you seen it? Yeah, you're supposed a group of people. I'm not crazy. It's a group of people. Okay, and you're supposed to put a paper bag in the center, and you're supposed to like grab it with your hands behind your back and like kind of like squat or whatever, and like grab the bag with your teeth. And then as you do that, pieces come off, so the bag gets smaller, and it's whoever can like reach lower without having to use their hands to grab the bag wins.
And what do you win?
I don't know. It's white people shit. I don't know. White Claws? I don't know. What do they do? Trulies? I don't know what to tell you.
I'm like, what do you win?
I have no idea. I haven't got that far.
Hey, and first of all, let me say, I ain't got nothing against white people. Right?
No, definitely not.
We all cool, right?
Again, this is a show that we talk about everything and anything, no limits. You get offended, not your show.
Right. In case white people want to sponsor our shit, like, we want you.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, we want you on the show.
This is why we talk about your stupid games.
Yeah, we want you on the show. I got some good white people in my life. I love them all. But
Oh, I could have said something, but I'm gonna
Let's
stay
not.
quiet.
I know what you're gonna say. Yeah. I don't know what you're laughing about.
Just my brain, just because you said you like white people. You have really close ones in your circle.
I do. I'm just saying, I do. I really do.
Do any of their names start with a K?
With a K?
With a K.
I don't get it.
White people, K.
As long as they don't start with 3 Ks.
No, but it starts somewhere. Jesus, I didn't want to make it that bad.
I don't have no white friends that start with 3 Ks, not that I know of.
I can't. I didn't want to say it as bluntly as I was going to say it.
I thought you said this was supposed to be a blunt show.
It is, but you looked at me with that face. I was like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't want Puerto Ricans or black people coming after me. It's the holidays, bro. I don't want to be single I don't want to die for the holidays. So we're good.
You don't be single for the holidays?
No, I don't. I don't want to be single.
I'm glad I'm not single for the holidays. So I'm very happy that I have someone. But,
yeah. So no actual traditions or anything like that. Okay.
No, I don't think anything more than nothing out of the ordinary.
Mm-hmm.
I would say not for me.
Yeah.
Hopefully people out here, if they're doing something extraordinary, like yo, hit us in our comments.
Yeah.
And let us know like that. I'd love to see that. Like
yeah,
if there's something
that's a good point. Yeah, let us know what you guys do and what your traditions are because we apparently have none.
Yeah, we're boring.
And it would be nice to know what everybody else is doing.
Right.
Because we're not that creative or we just don't do it. So
right.
And something to here, like since it doesn't snow here.
Right.
Like it's not like you can go outside and build a snowman
Nah.
as like a family or something. 'Cause that seems cute.
Who does that?
White people.
Oh, okay. I'm like, who does that? Never built it. I grew up in the most snow in the history of life and never built a snowman.
Really?
No.
Ever?
No.
Oh.
No.
I don't know. It seems nice.
No.
I've never done it, so I don't know.
No. I'm sure it's an overrated experience. I
guess. Or like playing in the snow?
I did play in the snow.
Okay.
Yeah.
See? You don't get that down here.
I love playing sports in the snow. We play football in the snow.
Yeah.
That shit was incredible.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Because, like, the ground is soft.
Yeah.
And, like, you're sliding all over the place. And you're like, oh, man, playing football in the snow is, like, fun.
This is, like, in the backyard?
Yeah, like, I'm talking, like, backyard football. But, when I played organized sports, we played in the snow, too. Organized football and Pop
but like
Warner
thick snow, not like.
Well, I mean, we play in thick snow, thin snow. I mean, it starts off thin and then it gets thicker. So, but yeah, like it's fun. Like getting hit and like falling on the snowbanks and stuff like. Oh man, that was a lot of fun.
See, that sounds like fun, and I have no idea what that's like.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to do it again. Like it was great when I was younger. Like I don't like pine for those days. I want to go back and be younger, but I don't want to. Like do it now. Yeah. Like if I went up to New York and it's snowing, I would not play football in the snow.
All right. So how about let's see, New Year's resolutions? Are you about all that?
I'm not. I mean,
dude, what are you about? I mean, because I hate Christmas wrapping gifts. I don't like giving gifts.
I just don't like corny shit.
I don't.
I mean, because you know how New Year's goes. Like everybody makes a resolution. They're gonna go to the gym. The gym's gonna be packed for like a month at best, and then by February it's done. Like I don't really make New Year's resolutions. And if I do, I keep it to myself, and then I just try to figure it out. So that way, when I fail, nobody knows.
Nobody.
When I fail, nobody knows. Like, yo, what was your New Year's resolution? Like, I don't know. I didn't have one. I just didn't make it public.
And the same, you and your wife are gone for that, or do you come back?
We come back for New Year's.
Oh,
we usually back on New Year's. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's just like Christmas.
Just Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because she's off from work, and in my industry, like it's slower.
Yeah.
So like we're like, hey, let's just go away for Christmas, and my son's older. She doesn't have any kids, so we can just kind of go.
Yeah, I mean, New Year's resolutions for me.
Yeah.
Growing up Hispanic has always been like, the 12 grapes at midnight, which has always been a weird thing for me.
Well, explain that.
Oh, yeah. So at midnight, and a lot of Hispanic families, you always get 12 grapes, one for each month of the year. And that's one resolution per month for the year. So it's 12 resolutions.
Okay.
And at midnight, you eat them. But here's my thing. Some Hispanics will start eating the grapes after midnight. Some Hispanics start eating the grapes before midnight. I have been in the situation where I am trying to say Happy New Year's, drink, and eat a grape at the same time. No, because I'm like, which one am I doing first? Like, hold on. And I don't understand the correlation between a grape and a resolution. I'll say that too.
Is this all Hispanics or is it just like Cuban?
No, this is like, I don't know, like 80% Hispanics. Yeah, right? I got an Argentinian and Dominican here. So, yeah.
Word?
Yeah.
What do y'all call
12
grapes in
grapes.
Spanish?
Uvas.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Luggage around the house.
And the what?
The luggage around the house.
Oh, right. And then we also carry luggage outside the house at midnight.
Okay.
Because that means that your forthcoming is like travel for the following year. So you get your luggage, your carry-on or whatever, and you go like around the block.
So I will tell you, there are 2
Okay.
black, like kind of superstitious New Year's things.
Okay.
So while they're not Christmas, they are New Year's.
All right.
So New Year's, all your clothes have to be washed. You can't go into New Year's with dirty clothes.
Everything in the closet has to be washed.
Everything in the closet has to be washed,
Wow.
cleaned, whatever.
Okay.
And the other thing is we eat like a spoonful or some black eyed peas. For some reason, it's either supposed to give us good luck or give us good wealth or whatever.
I guess
I
that's
don't
like
really eat
lentejas
black eyed peas,
for
but I guess it's what it
Hispanics.
is. Huh?
For a lot of Hispanics, it's Hispanics. It's lenteja.
Okay.
Lenteja brings money.
Right. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think black eyed peas is like the
Really?
same thing. So we do that, like at least a spoonful.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, which is why I have no money because I hate black eyed peas. You know,
Another thing added to the list that he does not like.
I did not eat black eyed peas.
Are they bad? Never had them.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
But even for the money, I mean, you won't just take like a spoonful and that's it?
I mean, I would.
Yeah.
I'm just never around them when I'm home.
Oh, okay.
Like, because I don't cook them, so, like, how am I going to eat them? I can't, like, import them. I'm not just going to show up at a random black person's house and be like, yo,
Yeah.
let me get that spoonful because I don't cook. I know you got
money.
I know you got black eyed peas, but I don't have any, so can I just borrow a spoonful right now? So,
Yeah, for Hispanics, it's a lot of different things, but for sure, like, the whole grapes thing goes most with the whole resolution. But it's always confused me because depending on the house,
right.
or if you're Puerto Rican, Dominican, Cuban, when do you eat the grapes?
Yeah.
Like, and the funny thing is, you're trying to shove these 12 grapes in your mouth, trying to think of what you're gonna do to. Okay, I'm gonna get into shape. Okay, I'm gonna learn this. I'm gonna get better at that. Before you know it, and then everyone's cheering and screaming the countdown. You're like, dude, it gets to the point where I just shove them all in my mouth. It's like, all right, I ate the grapes. Let's keep going. It's too much to think about. It ruins everything.
Yo, I've never heard this, so I'm like flabbergasted. I can't wait to get home and
Try
ask.
it.
Like, yo, no, I'm just gonna ask. So we can't eat grapes in our house.
Why?
Dogs are like, grapes are deadly to dogs.
Right.
And so, like, if a grape accidentally, and our dog is like a vacuum cleaner.
Oh.
So if a grape accidentally hits the ground, she will get it before we can get to it.
Okay, I get
That'll
it.
be so we don't even play with grapes.
Yeah.
At our house, and I love grapes. I do. I've always loved grapes. I like the green ones.
If you ever, the green ones. If you ever go to Publix, Milam's, whatever, just get 12 grapes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do them at the
Do
store.
do it in like 10 seconds, man.
Yeah.
Let me know how that feels.
I mean, that's great. I'm
And
gonna do it like.
while you're thinking about it, the
Yeah.
countdown, the people, someone's pouring champagne. There's so much going on.
Yes.
It's like I can't concentrate on my freaking resolution.
So
And that's when you have to do it before. Then after, it's the champagne, it's the toast, the kissy. Oh my god.
has it worked for anyone
then-
out here?
Hell fucking no, bro.
I'm like, that doesn't work.
It's just a tradition. I think it's just a way to make you have fruit. I don't know, before the year ends. I don't know. Because,
I'll leave this up. Are y'all superstitious?
yes.
I am very superstitious.
Yes.
So what are some of your weird superstitions?
Like as a Hispanic?
If there's a person and Hispanic, like are there some that's like something that's like either cultural,
Yeah.
and then something that's like you personally?
Well, culturally, I don't know if it's a culture thing or just a, superstition kind of goes also with like witchy kind of things in a way.
Right.
A big thing in my family is to always keep a broom by the door.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
So that way, whenever you have somebody come into your home and they come with bad energy, when they leave, you broom them out, you
that's
swoop
hot.
them out,
I
and
like
it
that.
keeps the energy out of your home and not inside.
Does vacuum cleaner work the same way, or the
No,
vacuum
it's
cleaner
not.
keeps it in?
It keeps it in.
Got it.
So you swoop it, and it helps for that bad energy, or even sometimes even that person never to return.
Now, as Hispanic, do you keep a leaf blower as a Hispanic, or you just
I have, you know what I have? I actually have different sizes of brooms depending who it is.
so black
If
people?
it's someone I really don't like and you're coming to the house, I have a big broom.
So black
like-
people, we don't split poles.
Split poles?
Yeah. So like this pole here, if you love someone or you super care about them, you do not split poles with them. So like if you're walking down the street and like, she goes on one side of the light pole and we don't do that.
Oh, why?
We don't split. It's like bad luck. Like literally if I'm walking with my wife and she does it on purpose and it bothers me and we split a pole, I will literally walk back around to go to that side of the pole so we don't split that pole.
Oh, wow.
Like that is super. There's two major superstitions with us. One is splitting poles, and two is sweeping your feet. Like if your wife is sweeping or something like
Yeah.
that, or your husband is sweeping,
Yeah.
and they accidentally sweep over your toes, like you have to spit in the broom.
Why spit in the broom?
I don't know.
Because we have something similar with Hispanics, but for us it means you won't get married.
Well, shit, I would actually freaking like have you sweep my whole body, but yeah. Just saying.
The Swiffer, the vacuum,
I'm like,
everything.
right. No, but I'm just saying, like, no, we like it's bad luck or something like a lot of us is just bad luck, but that's like a super superstition. And other things like I know
That's interesting.
some people don't give watches to their significant other.
Oh, right. I don't give shoes.
Right. Some people like because they'll walk right out of your
They'll
life.
walk
People
out
don't
of
give
your life.
watches because they say you're putting a time limit on the relationship.
Oh, look at that. I never.
You never heard that? Yeah.
Sorry, Leo, you won't be getting a watch either. Now that I learned this. No shoes, no watch.
No, that's okay.
How funny. Well, that does make sense. I never would have thought of a watch that way.
Yeah. I mean,
But it's true.
Look, some people, I mean, I'm just, some people are like that. I am superstitious, though, about a lot of stuff. Like, if I'm...
Oh, and New Year's women will wear certain underwear.
Really?
Yes, like if you wear a red thong or like a red bra, it's for love. Yellow is for luck, I believe it is. Anybody? I think so. Yellow's luck. White is just for like healing,
Right.
like to start fresh, a new beginning. What's the other
Is
color?
the time of the month underwear, like, for murder?
What, like granny panties?
No.
What? The time of the month color?
Underwear.
What do you mean the time of the month color?
Don't women have, like, period underwear that they wear?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, but still, it has to be in the right color.
I'm just saying, like, if you wear those underwear, is it, like, for murder? Or
No,
like,
it's not for murder. Not murder. No. Jesus Lord. But
you
that,
asked me on this show.
but that we do have certain colors for your underwear and your bra to bring in the new year. You should have new clothes
Okay.
to start the new year new.
That's like having all your
So-
clothes washed.
No, we don't have to wash the whole damn closet though.
But if the whole closet shouldn't be dirty. I mean, like if you have clothes in the hamper,
Oh,
you
in the
wash those
hamper,
clothes.
yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you don't go through and wash even your clean clothes.
Oh, that's what I meant.
No,
I
you
was like,
just
your
wash
whole
the clothes
closet?
the clothes that
Oh,
are
okay,
in the
okay,
dirty
yeah, yeah.
clothes.
All right,
you
got
wash,
it.
You clean all your clothes so that
Yeah,
you
the
don't
same
go
thing.
into
You
New Year
clean
with
the house so that the house is clean.
Yes.
Throw out the dirty water. Let's see.
Dirty
the luggage. Yeah, you're supposed to like broom and mop your entire house.
right,
Put it all into a pan, like into like whatever the bucket.
right.
And all that dirty water at midnight, you also toss it out.
You have to wait till midnight to do that.
It's the right time to do it because you're ending the year and you're beginning a new one.
Oh, that's
So the same thing. Any type of like any arguments, vibes, anything that's happened throughout the home in that year, you clean it up like spiritually, everything, and you toss it to begin the new year fresh.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, you're giving me great ideas.
Oh, okay. I'm glad. Just try the grape one. I mean, it's seriously. I still have no clue why.
I'm still trying to figure out why, but I'm gonna find out.
Oh, and then you have the parents, like my mom used to, obviously, when I was a kid, or like the grandparents, they will shove the freaking grapes down your throat to make sure you
Really?
eat them. Like, te comiste la uva, te las comiste, pero comete la uva. And they start like totally like.
Oh my god.
It's true. If you're Hispanic, you know what I'm talking about. So
I guess it's
again,
like that.
comment,
Like I said,
let me know because I know we're here.
like I said, it's like that with the what you call it, beans.
Split the pole thing.
No.
Oh, the black beans.
The not black beans.
Black eyed peas.
Black eyed peas.
Peas.
Yeah.
Which one are the black eyed peas?
The ones with the black eyes.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think. No, because I don't think I've ever even seen one.
They're like brown, and then they have like a darker brown. They're like light brown with a darker brown, like pea kind of in the middle of it.
Okay. Okay.
Google it real quick. Got your phone, like,
I do. Hold on. I gotta see what the heck a black eyed pea actually is.
and don't Google the group. Like, oh, black eyed
No.
pea is Will I Am.
No. Black eyed peas.
Mossy, holy moly! I didn't realize your glasses were that thick.
Yeah.
I am like uncomfortable sitting next to you right now because you can like see through my clothes and them shit. Like, holy moly!
Can. It helps me see through the bullshit.
I
Oh, that's
bet.
what they are.
You
Oh,
can
yeah,
like
yeah.
see back in time.
I pretty much can. Dude, I can't see for shit.
Like, holy
right.
moly!
And the reason why I'm wearing my glasses is because I need contacts.
But no, they look great. But I'm just
Thank
saying,
you.
I'm looking at them from the
Oh,
side,
I
and I
can't
just
see for shit.
really has it always been
Dude,
like that?
I take these off. Here. Like, it's bad.
Oh shit! I think
See, like, right now, like, I can barely see anything in front of me.
oh my god! I think I got a headache.
Yeah. No, it's bad. It's bad.
You guys have some Excedrin migraine for me right now?
I
Holy
can't.
shit!
It's real bad.
Oh
yeah.
wow, these are Prada too.
Yes.
Holy moly, these are nice.
Thank you. Yeah, I got them on sale, thank God. But yeah,
They're heavy though.
they are, and it's because of that, and it's because of the glass. The
Yeah,
glass.
that's right.
Seriously, it's no
Yeah,
lie, and
that's
I
just
admit
like-
it. I can't see for shit.
Yeah, that's like bulletproof.
Yeah, I haven't been able to see well since the 3rd grade.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about getting a corrective
The
surgery?
LASIK thing,
Yeah,
I am
the LASIK.
scared out of my mind to do it.
Listen, luckily I don't need glasses right
Mm-hmm.
now, but I am so scared of it too. I'm like, because they tell you get it done, and
Right.
and you won't be able to see for like whatever. I'm like,
I'm just so fidgety that it's a freaking laser in your eye, bro.
right, but you have to keep your eyes closed for like a certain amount, or you have to keep your
No,
eyes.
they have your eye open like with this contraption,
I'm afraid.
and then there's a laser, and then they just tell you, okay, relax and focus on the red light. What? That's telling me that there's a laser coming in. I'm the first one looking to the right. I'm screwed. Like,
I'm afraid.
I'm scared.
I'm afraid to lose my vision.
Exactly.
For any amount of time. Like I look at like Stevie Wonder and
Yeah.
Pavarotti and people like that, and I'm just like, man,
Yes.
I envy you because you can't see. You have never.
No,
you haven't. You
I
can't
don't see well at
uh-uh.
all. If it's not for my glasses or my contacts, I cannot see at all. Like, seriously, I'm not joking. Took them off, and okay, I know it's a Fiji bottle because it's the brand, but if you put it, I cannot read any of the letters.
Really?
I promise you. Right now, I just see a white blob.
Goodness gracious!
Yeah.
From
Like,
that far?
I can't see. I'm telling you, since the 3rd grade, I can't see.
How many car accidents have you gotten into?
Thankfully, one. Just only one.
Holy
and it
moly.
wasn't my fault.
Okay, good.
But it wasn't because I couldn't see.
Okay.
No, I have to be able to see to drive. There's no way. No.
I've gotten into
And
a
I'm
bunch
back,
of
I
them, and
can
I
see.
have. I've gotten into a bunch of them, and I have perfect freaking vision. Like it's
No.
crazy.
The only time with my glasses when it's very, very, very late at night, sometimes I'll see a little blurry, and it's not because of the vision, it's the astigmatism that I have too.
Oh.
So I have astigmatism in one eye.
Oh, so the other eye is okay. It's just one.
No, they both can't see for shit,
Right.
but one can't see for shit and it's blurry. So it's like it's even worse. Like, yeah,
That's crazy.
I know. My parents made me with so much love, but yeah.
Well,
I can't-
look,
I
we
just
all
can't
have
see.
our imperfections.
We are
and
awesome,
If
yeah.
your only imperfection is you can't see that well, that makes it great for ugly people like me.
There you go. But yeah,
Right.
just I can't see well. But it is what it is. I've been dealing with it since the 3rd grade, and that was rough though as a kid.
I bet.
Getting picked on for like freaking like.
Did you have like big glasses?
I did.
Oh.
It was bad. I had like the big glasses like that, and they were like thick.
Like Betty La
I think the podcast.
I was beyond like Betty La Fea, bro. I was like Betty La Fea's cousin.
Oh,
Que nadie conocía.
I actually know what that is.
You know?
Yes.
Betty La Fea?
Oh, I know what it is because I like catch it in between like trying to see like Despierta America.
Oh, there you go.
Or like like I
America.
catch or like watching Spanish news women. I'm like waiting and I see
Probably not for the news, but for the women.
always for the news.
Oh, okay, sure.
I want to be informed,
That's
especially about the weather.
The weather means that much to you, doesn't
The
it?
weather.
You pay close attention to the weather.
Listen, the weather in Mexico, Uruguay.
Get the carajo. No es fácil, bro. No es fácil. Jesus Lord. But you know what the funny thing is? I've always, every year, at some point in the freaking grapes, I say, you know what? I'm going to try and find out more about the LASIK and see if I do it.
Yeah.
And I can't bring myself to, I'm just the chicken shit. I can't. And I know, I've heard it's great. I can't be in that position.
No, I know people who've had it done. Actually, my wife had it done. One of my best friends had it done, and they love it. But and I've heard it's even nowadays it's gone leaps and bounds where you're not even down so long as it was back in the day. But
yeah, it's just I'm sorry, I don't want a laser in my eye.
If it came to me, I probably wouldn't get it. I would wear glasses like you. I would be okay with wearing glasses. I'm like, I feel like at my age it makes me feel more regal, right?
So you don't use them at all?
No, I don't need readers, nothing. I'm pretty good.
Oh, that's awesome. That's good.
My vision has started to go a little bit, very little, according to my eye doctor, but not to the point where
you need actual reading glasses or something.
Nah.
That's awesome. Good for you.
I tell you this though, the only thing I will say, we go back to golf and hip hop here, it's tougher to find golf balls. Like holy moly, especially if like someone hits far, like or they just hit bad.
Yeah. But it's funny, as a kid, I was jacked up as a kid. Like, it was so bad. I had the big glasses with the thick glass itself, so that was bad. Puffy hair, because my parents didn't know what a straightener or gel was at the time, so just puffy natural curly hair.
Right.
Braces. Yeah. And I was fat.
What?
So I was.
How far did this go into like your life? Like, did it go through high school or did it stop? Word?
Yes.
So like, are you that person that goes to like high school reunions to
and
be
I'm
like,
fuck you? That's exactly what I do when I see people from high school.
And do people like not know who you are?
They don't. I've had a lot of people be like, because I'll say hi to them and I'm like, wait, I remember you. Oh, hey, you have a family now, whatever. Okay, great. And they're like, and I'm sorry, you are? I'm like, dude, Mossy? They're like, what? No way. I'm a complete different person than who I was in high school.
Did you date? Did you go back and date anyone from high school like that? Like the high school baseball player or some shit like? Did you ever? I'm asking.
You love the young guy jokes.
No. This time isn't a young guy joke. Like I'm saying, like when you went back, like to your reunion, right? Like did like. You're like was a
go
guy.
Back to the reunion. I thought you meant go back to high school and you're like a high school guy.
No, you're your high school reunion. Like, did you go back and like someone that you thought was cute in high school, like y'all like dated or anything?
No.
Or were they all like just like forget it?
No, I mean, and if I had a crush on anyone in high school, they look nothing like that person now. Like they did the opposite of me. So now they're nasty, overweight, roles. They don't have hair, whatever the case may be.
I resemble that comment.
I didn't mean it towards you.
I just feel like you were looking at me while you were saying it, but it's okay. You're my co-host. I'm gonna ride with it. I ain't wrapping your gift though.
I know that. I know you're not. But yeah, no, I'm a complete different person than I was in high school.
Really?
Like I started losing weight my junior year of high school. And then I got contacts in high school. My braces came off my sophomore going to junior year in high school. So yeah, so high school was like, all right, let's start.
But you kept the glasses though. You had, or no, you said you got contacts.
I got contacts.
Yeah, that's right.
And then I still wear my contacts. It's just, again, I need to order contacts. That's
Not
why
trying to get you drunk, but you want more brandy, or you?
No,
good?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay.
So yeah, but yeah, I did the complete change. I was the typical fat, nerdy, bad hair chick in school.
I was a jock, so I played basketball, I played football.
Oh, so you were popular?
Oh
Yeah, okay. He was the popular one. I was a drama nerd too, so that added to that.
Goodness gracious!
I told you I was the whole package. I was the drama nerd and everything. I know I fit the exact stereotype of, like, I don't know.
But you know
that
what
kid.
though? I'm gonna keep it real.
Yes.
They were the freaky ones.
Yeah.
The drama nerds,
Yeah.
the, like, you know, band geeks.
Oh yeah, we got away with murder. Being
Yeah.
able to do stuff like
Yeah.
behind the curtains during the show, under the
Yeah.
stairs, and matter.
Yeah, like y'all were the ones.
Yeah, because we were creative.
Yeah, the cheerleader, like
Wait,
I didn't like cheerleaders.
No.
No, and plus our cheerleaders were god awful ugly.
What about
like
the
I'm
dancers?
traumatized by our cheerleaders from high school. No offense to any of my high school cheerleaders that watch this.
Yeah.
There was one. You were the one that was cute.
The one watching.
Right, the one watching. You were the one that's cute, and if all of you are watching, one of you was the one.
Is that one?
But no, we. Oh man, like our cheerleaders, unfortunately, were not very pretty. They were. We had really good people, and there were a couple of them. Our cheerleading coach was beautiful.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we had a cheerleading coach. I remember her name. Her name was Miss Tui. She was absolutely beautiful. And I
Okay.
used to ask her. I used to like, hey, can I just sit in on tryouts so I can like help pick the cheerleaders? Like, is there? She's like, but you're not gonna pick anyone that can do anything. I'm like, yeah, I can.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, how funny. No, I was a dancer in high school, so at least I did
Really?
that too. Yeah. And
Like,
even
what
when I
kind
was
of
fat.
dance?
Huh?
What kind of dance?
We did everything from hip hop, choreography to contemporary, and I did salsa as well.
Oh, okay.
So I did the more Hispanic thing where we developed a salsa club, and I did that for all 4 years of high school.
Where'd you go to high school?
Braddock.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you might. Well, at least you didn't say like Berlin or.
Leo
know.
went to Berlin.
Of course he did. Of course he did.
Oh, you did too? You went to Berlin? Ah, there you go.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, Leo went to Berlin, and then he went to Heritage. So he didn't graduate from Berlin.
Of course he did.
Hey, man. It is what it is.
Nah, that's cool. Cause I mean, what he finished with Heritage like 2-3 years ago.
Apparently, everybody got the joke little by little. You know.
No, I mean, but they made some really good, you know.
Yes, a few years ago, he graduated. Damn.
People try to act like I'm like just being funny. I'm just telling the truth. I'm asking legitimate
Yeah, you were just
questions.
kind of like, damn. It's not like I went to his like prom and picked them up.
Did you?
No.
Hey, listen, don't get mad at me, Stifler's mom.
No. I'm hotter than Stifler's mom.
Fair point.
Thank you.
Fair point. I'll give you that.
Thanks.
And I say that respectfully.
Of course, thank you. Hey, I'm proud of it. I keep telling you, ladies, I don't give a shit. You shouldn't either.
So it's funny because I only date older women. I don't date younger women.
I've tried to date older men, and that was a fluke. And I'm better off with younger.
Yeah.
I just click better.
Yeah, my wife's older. I dated a younger woman like a couple of times, and I just wasn't.
No.
Prefer older women. My wife's only like 1 or 2 years older than me, like a year and a half, or actually 11 months, or a year and 11 months older than me. I prefer it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, so let's end this episode on that note, because on the next episode, I would love to get into deeper conversation about that. About dating older, dating younger, and what some of the chaotic times we've gone through by doing that. Because that can be a shit show. Because I've gone through some shit shows. I don't know about you.
Not as many.
Not as many? Okay, well, those of you that know me and don't know me, you know the shit show I've gone through, and I have no problem talking about it, and we'll talk about it on the next episode. Thank you again, George and Meat and Cigars, for helping this episode come together. My fantastic co-host, Mac. Thank you again for your
Thank you, Marcy.
presence
I
and for
appreciate it.
everything.
Thank you.
And thank you to you guys for listening and watching. Please remember, subscribe, comment, like, share with your friends.
Yes.
And we'll see you in the next one. Later.
Later.